Hi there, this is Success Philosopher. I've been teaching success based on the greatest of the great like Napoleon Hill, Andrew Carnegie, Earl Nightingale, William James, James Allen, and so on and so forth. And ultimately, I've concluded that whatever areas or calling you want to explore and want to become the expert, you have to just put your best, believe in yourself. Try to do as much as you can. Be restless. Never feel comfortable unless you have become the master of the subject. And once you have mastered the thought in the mind will make you and transform your life into that groove and frame. Take example, you see the circles here, we see another bigger circle here, and then if you join these two circles, you will see that has become the figure 8. So I was a rider right from the beginning. My grandfather a horse rider, and I have been a bicycle riding right from the childhood, going to schools and colleges, traveling 20, 30, 40 kilometers on my manual bikes. When I become grown up, I started riding Royal Enfield Bullet 350cc. And when I joined some services, I have plenty of money, so I started riding all those kind of sports utility vehicle. But now you see what I mean to say. There is nothing which is impossible for anybody. There is no bar of age. There is no deficiency of anything. Where there is a will, there is a way. So I got this VS Strom, and I wanted to be one of the best off-road rider, off-road and on-road rider. In that series, I have seen so many bikes. VS Strom 250, 650, 1050, 800D has recently launched, and I love Suzuki. So this is the baby VS Strom, and I'm just mastering over it. Already my store is VS Strom 800D, which is recently launched in different countries. India, it is going to be launched in September. But see what happens here. Practice and practice and more practice. You see the circles, see the bigger circles, and then you can see the figure 8 in first gear, in second gear, because if you are riding a bike at slow speed, there is really the challenge. Because once the bike is in a motion, then gyroscopic effect comes into play, and it is stable. It will not be falling. But once you are maneuvering at a very slow speed, 1 to 5 miles, you can say 1 to 8 kilometer per hour speed, then your really skill come into picture. So what I've done, I have been trying to drive as slow as possible in the first gear, and I have used the technique that is called friction zone technique. My throttle and my clutch adjusted in such a way that the metal machine is never lifeless. It has enough of power. It is fully loaded, just like the AK-47 rifles. The moment I'm in trouble, I just give a little clutch, and that throttle will really move the bike and never fall. Initially, it was very difficult. I was very stiff, but slowly and steadily, I really become used to it, and now you can see the effect all around circles, and then crossing here and all around another bigger circle, and that is the figure 8. Then slow speed riding, U-turn, that is the most challenging, because the adventure bikes are very heavy bikes. When VS Strom is more than 170 with load, payload, it become really 230, 240. So it is very difficult to balance the bike, but I mastered it. I can tell you confidently, because I am the master of my fate, and I am the captain of course, I have taken help from a lot of great people. Bedorov from the Moto Control YouTube channel, then be the boss of your own motorbikes, and so many other Moto Mitsu. There are so many friends who have helped me through their YouTube publication. I thank all of them. And really, I thank my lovely baby VS Strom, which is so lovely, which is so dear, who's so nice. You can see the beak, and you can say the windscreen and knuckle guard. They are really very enchanting. The tank is 12 liters only, but what I've got, the other one, 800D, that has 20 liters tank. Power is also more, 84 bhp and 78 Newton meter torque. It has only 26. 0.2 bhp and 22.2, that is this torque. Nano mean this is Newton meter, and that power you get at 9300 RPM, and torque you get at 7300 RPM. Beloved friends, this is great. You see, the tire is so big. It is 140 70 R17. The rear wheel is just very small. The twin silencer is also very lovely. Engine is 250, and it gives you really good power. It is oil cooled. The technology which was first developed by Suzuki itself, and front brake is 310, rear is 210, and all these beautiful things. The front tire is, both are tubeless, but this is 190 R19. But what I've got, the bigger SUV, that is ADV, that has got 21 front, 90, 21. 90, 90, 21. That is little thinner tire. But the rear one is 150, 70 R17. Dear friends, these are some brief videos. Only the bottom line. Whatever callings and areas you want to be exploring and want to be the best, put your best. Make it your mission of life, like it is your breath, it is your heartbeat, and slowly and steadily your confidence will increase, your control will increase, and you will think that you are really second to none, because all men can rise to the level depending on their intelligence, mental ability and capability, and nobody is very, very inferior. There is slight difference only. So if you believe in yourself, believe in the power of your mind, whatever the mind can concern, believe the mind can achieve for you, but you have to believe that you can do it. Life's battle never goes to only to the greatest. It can go to anyone, everyone. So just believe in yourself. Never see or never think that you are outclassed or you will lose, because these are the state of mind. If you really control your mind and put your best, never allow fear and doubt to hinder your progress, then health, happiness and progress, prosperity, serenity, calmness all will be at your doorstep. Never be discouraged. Discouraged, disappointment, depression, these are definitely debacles. Health will be going and everything will go. So be always optimistic. For example, suppose I'm a retired person, there is limited source of income. So if I want to have some money, I should start some business rather than regretting, repenting, and going to some idiots who are beggars, who promise that they will help you. But why to take help? Shame on these idiots. Why to take help? We have the same mind, we have same power, same legs, arms, eyes, brain to use. But courage must come from the soul within. The man must furnish the will to win. So let's figure it out, my friends. We are born with all that the greatest of the great had. 2 arms, 2 hands, 2 legs, 2 eyes, and brain to use. If we are really wise, so start for the top and say, we can do, become anything and everything. In material world, in intellectual world, in spiritual world, or a sports world. Thank you, viewers. This is Brave Rider, Pandit, Fakir Yogi, Virendra Yogi on Virendra Diyar channel. Thank you.